How long is this? Because my Uber's here.
Anybody here like fishing?
I like fishing.
I like fishing.
I like the idea of fishing, but I've never been.
Oh, we gotta go.
You've never been fishing?
Dude, let's do a JK fishing trip.
I would love it.
Deep sea.
No, you know what I think? I think we should do a regular fishing trip and then deep sea. Deep sea, number one, when you go to deep sea, they fucking take you out there and then they got all this technology and shit and they take you to the fish where you just put down your line. They line it up for you. They give you the bait for you. They clean your fish for you. You just drop it and you start getting tired because you're just catching fish.
Yeah, bro. I caught like 30 mackerel one day.
Did you really? Yeah. How big were they?
They were like, we kept throwing them away, but we got like 8 fish. We got
Did
like
you
8.
eat them on the boat?
Yeah, dude. No, we took them home. We made some fish tacos. It was phenomenal.
Is it true that I heard the cool part about fishing is the serenity that like you're forced to be in while you're like waiting?
Maybe like the boring ass people who told you that.
That's the part that I like.
But it's like golf, right? It's just more about hanging out like that.
Dude, fishing is fun. We gotta go.
Is it about the fish?
Wayne, you wanna come fishing with us?
Fishing sounds boring.
It's about the marine
deep
animals.
sea fishing is all action, my boy.
Although deep sea fishing does sound fun because it seems like there's a lot of action.
There's a lot of action. A lot of action.
Can we do fishing where we catch fish and not turtles on accident?
Oh God. Fuck? You caught a turtle before?
A bunch of times on accident.
Really?
It's the same one.
A bunch of times.
That traumatized you?
That is the worst. I would
of
hate
times.
to pull a turtle in.
I'm not gonna say where, but it happened recently.
Where were you fucking fishing? Turtle Cove?
No, but close to where I live. And I was like, oh no.
Oh shit, I would hate to catch a turtle. That would fuck me up.
It fucks you up.
Were you fishing in the lake in your guys' community?
I'm not gonna say anything.
It's like these baby turtles.
You fucking caught a turtle?
A bunch of times. I caught Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael.
You see him at a mall, a strip mall with ponds.
He's at Petco.
When you're a kid, by the way, and you're watching the Ninja Turtles and you're seeing them get wailed on by the Foot Clan, you don't hear those noises.
Oh no, you heard little turtle screams? Oh jeez, man.
Alright.
You need to
well,
go.
anyway.
We need to go fishing with him.
Where do you want to? Where's beginner fishing? I want to go fishing.
Dude, deep sea.
Deep sea is fun though, because even if you're a beginner, you're gonna get the immediate gratification. Because the worst thing to do is be a beginner fisher, go to a real fishing spot, not catch something for 5 hours, and be like, why the fuck did I do that?
That's why we go deep
Oh,
sea.
I lied. I did go fishing once. The first time ever. Did I ever tell you guys when I went spearfishing?
No.
Your first time fishing is spear fishing. You're so Bart, dude.
So, a lot of my buddies in high school were spearfishers because they're like whack and they're on the swim team, a bunch of losers.
I was on the swim team, dude.
And we were just talking each other up, and for some reason we're like, we should go spearfishing. And we're like, okay, let's do it right now. So, my buddy Ryan, you know Ryan?
I know Ryan.
You met Ryan before?
Of course.
We go to the Chinese supermarket because those fish are already swimming around in a fish tank. We literally buy a fucking trash bag full of swimming
This
fish.
is not the right spear fishing.
We took them and dumped it into his pool. We donned all the spear.
So they're already dying of chlorine.
We donned all
floating to the top at this point.
all of the spearfishing gear, and we just went underneath.
I'd rather fucking fish for turtle.
And we just started blasting. And then the mom comes home and there's fucking fish guts all over the pool, and there's chips in the plaster because when you miss, it hits the fucking plaster of the pool like that.
Did you guys accidentally hit the little pool filter buddy that's like floating? Somebody accidentally hits that fucking.
So I don't
breaks
think my
glass.
first experience was the right one. I don't think my buddy.
No, you've been fishing before.
I don't think they
so.
did me a good favor.
And the fish were hella weakened by the chlorine, bro. You didn't even fucking hunt.
Yeah.
You weren't even holding your breath.
Yeah, dude, these fish are dying.
What a thing to do.
That's a very Bart thing to do in high school. Dude.
That wasn't my idea.
It's very Bart and it's very Joe at the same time.
Yeah.
Joe wasn't there. Joe wasn't there.
Yeah, but still, it sounds.
He didn't have to be there. I think we put him there.
JK Adventure, we go fucking.
I'll take you guys fishing. I got fishing stuff. I love fishing.
Where do you go? You go to the beach?
Okay, the closest spot to me is actually a terrible spot to fish, which is Lake Balboa. Terrible spot to
Why?
fish.
Because the fish there's nasties.
It's first of all, it's a man-made lake, so they put in like little ass fucking catfish and little ass bass and stuff like
At
that.
least they don't put in turtles.
That sounds terrible.
That happened at the man-made lake I'm familiar with.
It's fun to fish off the pier, even though it feels kind of ghetto a little bit.
Let's get the
but
yummy fish.
Fishing off the pier is fun.
Dude, let's go.
Let's go. I love fishing.
Deep sea fishing. We're not doing the fucking.
Okay, deep sea fishing.
What happens if we catch a real big turtle?
Anyways, there was a fishing tournament. That in the fishing realm. Now I want you to take this seriously because it might not be serious to us because it's not as relatable, but I wanted to relate it to us.
Okay.
It's relatable.
All right, so there was a fishing tournament that was hit by a huge scandal after an entrant allegedly, not really allegedly because he got caught, stuffed his catch with weights in order to win.
Oh yeah, he's trying to win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's.
And he did win.
He did. Oh.
That was
did
huge because this specific guy has been doing it a long time and he's won millions.
Oh shit.
Well, he hasn't.
Was
got
it
caught.
millions?
Yeah.
That's
money,
a big
dude.
scam, dude.
That's what they were saying, that this dude, over the years that he's been doing it, from like different contests and whatever deals he's made, he's like created a reputation for himself.
Wait, explain to somebody who doesn't fish, like the
I don't
technique
fish.
of doing-
So when you catch a turtle, right? It makes screams. It screams.
Basically, simple story. You go to a fishing competition. Usually in the competition, the person who catches the biggest catch
Got it.
wins the grand prize.
Okay.
So even if it's not like physically big, it's gonna be based off of weight. So if you take a fish and you put literally an actual weight in it, and you know when you're using a fishing like a bob weight or anything like that, or like a drop catch weight, it's literally grams and or nearly a pound.
Right, that
plus
could be the
depending on
difference
catch.
between a win or a loss.
And this fool is stuffing them down his catches and then weighing his catches, winning competitions over and over
so
again.
he would catch it and then stuff it.
Stuff in his mouth.
Sounds like a
And
genius.
if you're fishing for like tuna, those things could be like 300 pounds.
He sounds smart.
So if you're like stuffing weights in there, you could literally put fucking like 45
So,
pounds in
so
there.
they have that amount of time in between judging to stuff their fish.
I would assume it's the moment when you're reeling it in and then you grab it right there.
Right,
And
like
the
how do you
judges-
make that look?
Well, the judges are just like, yeah, this one's big boned, you know? And they're like, it's just like the women I have sex with.
It like pops out a weight.
They always make jokes.
So here's
They're chummy, they cut it up, you know?
this is at the
Tight knit community.
this is at the recent tournament where he finally got caught, and when he gets caught, it's you'll see that there's two people in the video. One is him, where we'll see his back, and the other person is the director of that tournament competition, who ends up catching him after he's already won and received prize money at the event. This is like just after he gets called out for cheating. So then the director ends up going up to him after the fact, calling him out for it. This guy's so fucking shocked that he like doesn't even deny. He just
Shuts
stands
down,
there, He
dude.
just shuts down. He's just silent. He's just fucking getting fucking reprimanded for his shit. As the director starts fucking filleting his fish
And weights fall out.
pulling out weights.
How long is this? Because my Uber's here.
See? Sounds like a boys' club.
Holy shit.
Call the cops.
So it's this guy who got caught, not even moving.
I want you to leave. I don't want anybody to touch these guys. I want you to leave.
Those are the fish right there.
Oh, this is a small fish.
So watch him
Oh,
cut
yeah.
it. He's gonna cut it open.
Don't we need to file police report? Jason, we gotta file police report.
Pulling out weights.
Whoa, that's a big boy.
Champ, dude. I mean, we knew it. What the fuck, man?
Same shit. Pulling out weights. Every fish.
How did he get caught if this isn't how they're discovering it now? Did somebody see him actually put the weights in the fish?
I didn't see how they found out any either.
I bet his wife told on him.
It just says initially his name is Chase Kaminsky and Jake Runyon. They took home the gold following the weigh-in. This is just behind the scenes discovery. This was live streamed. And then suddenly there's a bunch of confusion that happens during the live stream on the side of the stage. And then the camera ends up kind of panning over to there, and that's when all the yelling and shouting
I
starts.
feel like somebody would have to see him do that in order to be confronted and then try and prove it.
This is why you just don't tell your wife about your personal shit. Stupid. Because they're just there to destroy you. Like, and I'm not being like extra, but they don't want you to win.
Coming from a man who's relationship is on the fritz.
It's on the rocks.
It's on the rocks. Yeah. So I get where you're coming from.
He was even stuffing it with more fish.
Yeah, more fish. Literally taking like fucking like bait or fillets of other fish.
Yeah, of other
Stuffing
fish,
it in
and
there?
Put the fish in the fish.
Yeah, just putting it in the fish to add.
I don't see what's wrong with this.
Fan of redundancy, this guy.
How did they find out? Like that's crazy. How do you just go like this guy's full of shit?
I wonder if there's a guy who's in second place who has this giant fish, looks at the first place with this like mediocre fish, and it's like, I don't
That
fucking
weighs
get
more?
this.
I can't.
Or he's
buy
like,
it.
I do like the big bone bitches, but man, I don't know.
There were a lot of comments in like if you go to like the fishing IGs where these communities are in, a lot of people are like, we always fucking knew that guy was cheating.
Interesting.
Like, how do you win every single
He's been
time?
winning for so long apparently. That's why they're like, dude, he bought a boat. He was like made all this money doing this shit. So that's why they're so pissed.
Because I bet there's not a consistent winner, you know? Like, because I feel like it's a game of chance, isn't it?
A little bit, because you're playing with another variable that you're not in control of.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
So it's like for him to win consistently, that's probably when everybody.
And
Like,
it's
if you're a real fisherman, you probably know that. Like, how are you getting these fish every single
He
time?
was getting away with it too. If he's putting ball bearings in this fucking fish, like you're getting away with some shit.
That's like an evolved plan. Like it probably was smaller and less
Yeah.
detectable, and by now he's like, fuck these guys. Putting billiard ball size.
Yeah, holy
The
fuck.
density probably felt off.
Have you encountered people that are like cheating in your guys' respective industries?
And Instagram fitness, yeah.
How's that work?
Instagram.
Fake
Yeah,
weights.
so at a competition, it's really hard because you have like 3 refs on you, and literally the day before you check in for a powerlifting meet, like they check your materials. Okay, it's cotton underwear. You're not wearing some stretchy like material that has crazy rebound or whatever. So like that stuff is it's pretty hard to cheat. But lifters, like if they're trying to get hella views, like that's their way of getting hella views is lifting big weights. So I've seen people like try to pass off some sort of like assisted material underneath a big hoodie, or to like add like another 30 or 40, 50 pounds.
No way.
Wow.
Stuff like that where they'll like get a lot of views and maybe they repeat the process. They might be able to get the sponsor that they want or whatever. I've seen it in like fitness IG, yeah.
It's amazing.
They don't run into that moment where they actually get tested and suddenly can't deliver?
Well, it's just for
all
fitness.
IG,
It's just IG fitness. It's not like an actual.
They're not going to real events.
I guess more power to you if you know how to work the system, right? Shit. There's no rules on that, right?
You've seen dance judges that don't give a fuck and will just vote for whoever their friends are, right?
100%. I'm that guy.
That's it.
I'm part of
I know a bunch of dudes that do that shit.
They say their names.
Anthony
Mike
Lee.
Song.